Somebody tell me why.
I was in the United States Marine Corps in World War II, and I came to Jackson State in 1947. I was a straight-A student by the president, and a good football player. So the fraternities came after me. In fact, Phi Beta Sigma tried to get me, and Kappa Alpha Psi, the football coach T.B. Ellis, was a Kappa, and he said, "You better know what you're doing. You better know where you're going." He ever thought about Kappas? But Dean H.T. Sampson, who was the dean, but he also was a mathematics teacher, and so I admired him. And so I decided to go Omega Psi Phi. However, at that time, Jackson State was not accredited, and so there was no permission to start a chapter at Jackson State, an Omega chapter. So I was actually initiated at Tougaloo in Rho Epsilon at Tougaloo to go back to Jackson State, start the Epsilon chapter at Jackson State. The decision was really based upon my admiration for Dean H.T. Sampson, who was an Omega man. And as I said earlier, the football coach, T.B. Ellis, said, "You better know what you're doing, boy. You ever heard about Kappa Alpha Psi?" But at any rate, I decided to go Omega Psi Phi mainly because Dean H.T. Sampson, whom I admired very much, approached me and said, "Go Omega." I really found that I had friends who were Kappas, Sigmas, and so on, so you find that actually you have to relate to all frets. All the while that we were at Jackson State, we felt that the Omegas were the only way to go, and we more or less ran the campus, student body president, president of YMCA, or whatever. So we Omegas really took pleasure in running everything on the campus. What we did at Jackson State was to inspire the cardinal principles. That is, and I try to be an example. However, I realized that Jackson State in the long run was going to be a part of my life, what I did there. Well, I think it's been stated in the cardinal principles, that's what you should aspire to do today. And I'm happy that I was able to be instrumental in setting up the charter chapter at Jackson State. At the age of 97, I'm very happy that God loves me, somebody up there likes me, and has made it possible for me to be here on this occasion. Thank you very much.
Of Omega Psi Phi.